Hey, morning. How you doing? Whew. Well, maybe I'll try it out once we get rolling in class. So I'll shut it off for now. Morning, buddy. How you doing? Yeah. Here's what we'll do here. We're gonna do this right about here. All right, morning everybody. Let's get started in child's pose here today, please. So in child's pose, big toes touch, knees wide to the edges of your mat. Let your hips sink back towards your heels. Allow your forehead to rest towards the ground. Can y'all hear me over there? No? Let's exhale everything out. And then together, we'll take a big inhale. And a cleansing, clearing exhale. Again, inhale through your nose. I want you to really start to pull this breath in really deep, everybody. And then exhale through your mouth, empty out. One more, inhale. And exhale, empty it out. Breathe in through your nose, deep. Breathe out through your nose, slow. Inhale. Think about breathing the whole length of your torso. So the whole length of your spine. Notice what that feels like in your body. Lips stay sealed. Exhale. Draw your navel up and in. Push your breath out. With some intention, with a little bit of effort. Inhale through your nose. We're just starting to drink up this ocean air and really nourish every cell of our body. And on your exhale, clearing out the breath that we don't need. We're going to clear the slate of stress, of tension. We're going to really just come back to a state of balance. Win the morning so that we can in turn win the day. Breathe just like this, everybody. Now these ancient yogis, these ancient masters discovered thousands of years ago that if you can simply control your breath like we're doing right now, you can control, slow down, and settle your mind. And our minds are usually all day long, all over the place, right? 60 or 70,000 thoughts a day, each and every one of us. Stress and tension, probably more rampant than it's been ever. So the purpose of this practice of yoga is to come back to a state of balance, to cease the fluctuations of our mind, to soothe the agitated mind. And it begins with this breathing. So keep your breath flowing free. Of course, honor what you're feeling. We're going to bring that same quality of attention we're bringing towards our breath, towards sensation within our body. And from there, we'll just make decisions on when to back off and when to push forward. And thank yourself for being here. Remember, your brain is a supercomputer, one that we are about to reboot. And your internal dialogue end up becoming the programs that you run through your supercomputer. So thank yourself. Tell yourself, good job, you showed up. This is going to be hugely beneficial. Inhale. Exhale. Spread your fingertips. Inhale, slide forward, tabletop to your hands and your knees. On your exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, come to cat pose, draw your navel up and in, reach the middle of your spine to the sky. Now reverse that. Inhale, cow pose, dip your stomach down, a little back bend. Now feed your heart through your biceps and look up. Exhale, chin to chest, push your breath out. Good, now go for it. 3 more on your own. Simply exaggerate the size of your breath. The size of this movement, this spinal flexion and extension, what do you say we'll just kind of make this into kind of like a Power Yoga 101 flow. Now, from your hands and knees here, after these couple on your own, you're going to take an inhale, curl your toes under, and then exhale, simply lift your knees and send your hips to the sky for your downward facing doggy. Beautiful, everybody. If we can control our breath, we can control our mind. If we can control our mind, right, we can move our life in whichever direction we want, manifest whatever. But let's start here. Breathe really deep, in through your nose and out through your nose. Deep diaphragm breathing. Spread your fingertips a little bit wider here if you can, everybody. Wide, wide, yeah. Soft bend in your knees, just a little bend in your knees. Now keep that little bend in your knees and press your hips higher. Press your hips back further. There we go. I just saw a bunch of our spines straighten out as we do that, and that's what we want. Now chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. Beautiful. Now we're going to bring our lats to the party, y'all. Circle your shoulders around towards the front of your body, like triceps in towards your cheekbones. There you go. Inhale, lift your heels, and from there, roll forward, plank pose, high push-up position. Now, draw your navel in, and from there, exhale, pull your hips back to the sky, downward facing dog. Simple movements, right? Inhale, heels lift, roll it forward, a wave rolling through the ocean. Navel in, exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Again, inhale, lift, roll forward, breathe in. Now this time, drop to your knees, okay? Have your knees slightly behind your hips, and then keep a strong core here, all right? Draw your navel in. On your inhale, shift forward, shoulders in front of wrists, breathe in here. On your exhale, lower halfway down, your elbows go straight back. This is a modified chaturanga. We don't want to let those hips collapse there. And now inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. You can lift your knees or leave your knees down, but shoulders back. And then draw your navel in and exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Beautiful. From here, inhale, look forward, bend your knees. End of your exhale, just step your feet behind your wrists at the top of your mat. Feet are parallel, hips width apart. Bend your knees until you feel a little contact. Maybe it's your upper thighs, your lower belly, Or maybe if it's so much that it's like your chest is on your knees, you can bend them that much if you want. Now drop your head down. Take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow and just frame your head here. We call this the ragdoll pose. Now shake your head out a little bit. There we go. It usually feels good to kind of sway your torso out. The first part of this Power Yoga 101 flow here today is our integration process, our integration series. It allows us to establish the deep diaphragm breathing, the foundation for our meditation. Allows us to not only slowly start to open up and warm our body, but also allow our mind to drop into the body. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? Beautiful. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel to your feet together in the center of your mat. And then chin to your chest. Let's slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra. There you go, y'all. As you come to standing, let's take your hands to heart center. Heel to your feet all the way together to the center of your mat. Close your eyes. Once again, thank yourself for being here. A physical exercise, a mental exercise, but also commit to this deep diaphragm breathing. This is what brings everything together, right? If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. If we focus on this breathing, it'll drop us deep into a meditation. We're going to walk out of here at cloud 9. Let's start to get her done. Eyes open, release your hands, palms facing forward. Our first warm-up flow, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your hands out to the sides. Reach them up high to the sky. And at the top, you can lean back a little bit. Beautiful. Exhale, let's fold. Put a little bend in your knees. Try to lay your torso out long so you kind of fold with a flat spine until you round at the bottom. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Now, if you're new to this, hands come above or below your knees. You want to flatten out your back, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank pose, high push-up position. So we just went over the modification when we were on our knees to this next transition. You could take that even further, go to your chest and take cobra, or skip it and go back to downward facing dog. But if you're with me, inhale. Remember, you shift forward, shoulders in front of wrists. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're not letting our hips sink down, are we? Exhale, lower halfway down. Elbows should go straight back. Now, inhales upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down, shoulders back, feed your heart through. Exhale, draw your hips to the sky. Sweet, sweet doggaroo. Yee! Good, y'all. Now check it. In that transition, if you notice your elbows not able to go straight back or they were going out to the sides, that means you have to shift forward more, your shoulders in front of your wrists more before you lower halfway down. The shifting forward allows your elbows to go straight back. And you got to keep that strong core. I'm watching y'all. You're doing beautiful. Breathe. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back. Load up your arms, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Beautiful. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty. Pull your chest and spine out long, just kind of resetting there. Exhale, fold and draw your navel in. Dive in deep. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Good, float it up. Reach your hands to the sky. At the top, lean it back, stretch up and away till it feels good. Woo, exhale, go ahead, fold. Surfing wave of your breath. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower halfway. Got to shift forward, got to shift forward. Inhale's upward facing dog, feeding your heart through. Tops of the feet down, shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog attack, y'all. Woo! This deep diaphragm breathing, again, can focus your mind. Saturate your blood with oxygen, whereas now your heart is above your head and all this oxygen-rich blood is flooding straight to your brain. What a way to wake up, huh? And I see some of us are still waking up. I saw that yawn. Inhale, let's keep it moving, y'all. Bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop. Beautiful, heels and toes together. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty. It's called Ardha Uttanasana, chest pulls out. Exhale, fold, dive in deeply, empty, empty out. Inhale, ride your breath. Come on up. Reach your hands to the sky. Lean it back, stretch up and away, and feel something from your head to your toes, y'all. We're not just going through the motions. Exhale, fold. Take it all the way back down and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower halfway down. Good, everybody. There you go. Inhale's upward facing dog. Tops of the feet, feed your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet little doggaroo. Good, so you're getting that. You can shorten your stance an inch or two, so that allows you to shift forward just a little bit more, right, before you lower halfway. But that last one was a lot better. Chin to chest, circle here. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. Look towards your knees. Here, here, here. There we go, y'all. Breathe well. We're starting to build that heat, ain't we? Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. You're doing amazing. End of your exhale, walk or light hop, feet between hands, heels and toes are touching. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out completely. You know where to go. Inhale, rise. Good, like a bubble floating to the surface. Reach up, lean it back. The sensation's gonna tell you how far to go. Hey, beautiful. Exhale, fold. Ride it on down and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower halfway. Strong core, everybody. Nice work. Inhale's upward facing. Now try to feed your heart through your biceps and shoulders back. Maybe you can lift your knees. You do that by pulling up and engaging your quadriceps. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Woo, nice work, y'all. I lost track. How many was that? It's about 4, right? Good. So that's our first warm-up flow. That was a slightly modified Surya Namaskar 8. Now from here, normally you go from first warm-up flow to second warm-up flow, but that's normally. We're gonna do what we call a detour. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Complicated stuff, I know. Flex your foot, spiral inward with your left thigh. And so we're straightening the leg, flexing the foot, not pointing the toes. Inward rotation so that your hips are level. There you go, y'all. Now keep your left leg lifted. Inhale, shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. And exhale, lower all the way down to the ground, your right knee. Lower to the ground, your right knee. And then extend your right arm forward. Yes, I did that on purpose, y'all. Okay, now look down. So we were in that slow flow, the integration, right? We went into the first warm-up flow. We're in this little detour. So we went from some flow to a little bit more static. But this static posture here, you should have a lot of core engagement. So if your belly is just kind of spilling out, pull that up and in. And you got a lot of balance. You got a lot going on. Lift your arm and leg higher, inhale. Stretch them really long on your exhale. Good, now keep your right arm reaching forward. Take an inhale. On your exhale, touch your left knee to your left elbow. Push your breath out. Left elbow, y'all. Inhale, extend it back, breathe it in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Nice, that's your right elbow. Inhale, extend it back, breathe it in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, empty out. Extend it back, lift everything up and breathe in big. Woo, we'll get another chance on the other side, y'all. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, lift your right knee, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Now bend your left knee. Stack your hip. There we go. Scorpion tail your leg. Left heel is going to come across towards your right shoulder. There you go. Take some circles. Woo! Let's get into that hip, y'all. If it's a little bit uncomfortable, good. Get in there. We're just going to be here for another 3. And yes, of course, you can flip your dog, but by now we're down to 2. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, center, downward facing doggy. And then we're just going to switch that up, y'all. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Deep breaths. Remember, rather than point your toes, we are flexing the foot. That's pulling your toes back towards your shin and spiraling your thigh inward so much your right toes might actually point towards the left side of your mat. There we go. I want you to breathe all the way into your right toes. That's how deep we're breathing. Keep your right leg lifted. Inhale, shift it forward, breathe it in. Exhale, drop your left knee to the ground and extend your left arm forward. So like I said, well, look down so the back of your neck is long. Okay? Initiate the breath from your diaphragm. Again, you're breathing the length of your torso. You're engaging your core so you feel that abdominal wall, but you're breathing beneath that. Also got spinal strengthening, lengthening, and traction here. Again, there's a whole lot cooking. This is huge what you're doing for yourself. See where your left arm is? It's reaching. Let's keep it there. Left arm is reaching, front row. Inhale, take an inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. 2 more. Extend, breathe it in. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, right elbow. 1 more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Beautiful. Extend it back and lift everything up. Feel something. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, 3-legged doggy. Right leg to the sky, everybody. Bend your right knee. Stack of that hip. Circle that, circle that, circle that knee, y'all. You want to flip it, that dog? Go for it. You know liking to flip, you know taking a flip. Breathe here. 5. 4. Hopping on that flow train in 3. 2 are right. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, just center, downward facing dog. Enough of that detour, huh? Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest and spine out really long. Exhale, fold, dive in and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hand. Now toes, heels, and knees are squeezing all the way together. Exhale, right into your forward fold, straighten your legs, and dive it on in, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, chest pulls out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, shift way forward, lower, strong core. Elbow straight back. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog and make it feel amazing. Tops of the feet down. Exhale, hips to the sky. And doggy, and doggy. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe your left leg high, y'all. Breathe it up. Exhale, touch your left knee to your left elbow. Push your breath out. Maybe you can get the tricep. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hand. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Stay high and above your right foot. Inhale, crescent pose. Let's rise up, reach up and fill up here. On your exhale, take your arms out to the sides, sweep them forward, palms face up, just receiving the vitality, y'all. And then reverse that. Inhale, sweep them back out and sweep them up high to the sky. Big, beautiful breath in. Exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back to plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway. Elbows straight back. Inhale is that upward facing. Heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Damn, look at you. Inhale, lift your right leg. Breathe it on up now. Exhale, right elbow. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach and send it high. Good. On the exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge. Stack your knee. Inhale, come on up. Ride your breath. Reach. Exhale, sweep them out, bring them forward, palms face up. Reversing, inhale, take them out, reach them high to the heavens here. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Yee-haw, y'all, we flowing now. Inhale, upward facing dog. Sweet little back bend. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Hey, good to know that before you get really even into your day, you'll have taken all your joints to their full range of motion. You'll have worked and flexed and stretched every muscle within your body. Supercharged your internal pharmaceutical factory and done it in a mindful and meditative way. That's not even scratching the surface. You're winning the morning, so you can win the day. Breathe. Inhale, bend your knees, press it back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between your hands. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. Pull your chest and spine out. Exhale, dive into your forward fold. Heels and toes are all the way together, right? Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest. Now, I know it ain't your first time here. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. You know this by now, y'all. You're an expert. Exhale, pledge your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Man, blood is starting to flow. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet little doggy-o. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breather on up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shoulders over wrists, push your breath out. Inhale, reach and extend your left leg high. Exhale, see if you can step it through heel, ball, toe. Whether you can or can't, does not matter. Inhale, come on up, crescent, reach. Exhale, sweep them forward, palms face up. There you go, you got it. Inhale, reverse it, sweep them out, and reach them high to the heavens. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Flow it on through, everybody. Woo! Right side on your own. Continue to right side, go for it, everybody. Continue to breathe in and circulate this ocean air, this vitality through every molecule, everybody. Man, best yoga studio in the world. Not a bad morning to be here. Breathe well, because if you can control your breath, you can control your mind. Right? When you're waiting in traffic, when you're dealing with people you don't like to deal with, breathing helps. It can lower your blood pressure, as you know, focus your mind. Good. Just take one breath this time in downward facing dog. Y'all know this flow. I'll walk you through the first part. Bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward, just for good measure. Let's do one more. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink lower, reach higher, and breathe in bigger, y'all. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha, breathe it in. Exhale, go for it. Plant your palms, step back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Strong core, you're shifting forward, y'all. Left to right, left to right. You got knee to elbow. You got crescent. You got that little funky arm flow. Breathe. You're doing fantastic. Whew. And simple by design. You can make these flows so kind of technical and complicated that you're overthinking the process and where you're going. But if it's simple, it just kind of allows you to be in the moment, to really honor the breath. It matters you're here, everybody. Hello, you. Hello, you. Come on. Woo! Great success. Inhale. Exhale. Drinking up ocean air deep into lungs and just clearing it out. One more here. Inhale. Exhale. So normally after that second flow in a Power Yoga 101, you'd go through individual series, say open hip, a triangle, and then it's some balancing. I tend to just kind of throw them all together. So let's see what we can get cooking. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot, spiral inward with your left thigh, and then just start to walk your hands back towards your right foot. Take your left leg just parallel to the ground. Bend your right knee a little bit if you'd like to ease the pressure in your hamstring and your lower back. Find a halfway lift. So all your weight should be in your right leg. You got to walk those hands way back, ma'am. And then strong core here. Find a halfway lift. Let's open up our arms and come to fly. Pretty simple balancing posture. By simple, I don't necessarily mean easy, because it's not easy, but you're doing amazing. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. You could reach your hands forward here. You could reach your hands forward. Exhale. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Walk it forward to 3-legged dog. There you go. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. And then exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands so that you're back in a low lunge. And then start to press your front left knee straight. You can shorten your stance a little bit and spin your back right heel down for pyramid pose. Now inhale, find a halfway lift. You know where that is. Pull your chest and spine out. Pull your left hip back. And then for a couple breaths, keep your left leg how it is and just fold into your hamstring. Breathe well. You control the intensity by how much you straighten your leg, how much you pull your left hip back. And your body, the sensation is communicating to you exactly what you need right now. So let's listen to that. Nice work, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath, everybody. Take an inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance if you need. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Steady your visual gaze out over the ocean. Steady your breathing. Find a long stance with left toes pointing straight to the ocean. Your left heel intersecting the right arch of your foot. Your back right toes can angle forward slightly, just a little bit. Bend your front left knee to 90 degrees. Stack it directly above your ankle. Now inhale. Think about breathing tall in your body. Breathe tall and then wide at the top. And from there on that inhale, expand and stretch your arms and just create some space here, some sensation. And your exhale, stay here. Can you sink a little bit deeper? Just push a little bit. So up until this point, the hips have been facing the ocean. We've been doing closed hip stuff. And now we're getting into a little bit of open hip. 2 more deep breaths. See how much sensation you can create everywhere. Big breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Another full. Inhale, drinking up, drinking up. Exhale, fantastic. Let's inhale, reach, reach, reach and extend forward. And then side angle pose is gonna be your exhale. If you're not sure where to be, you're gonna see people around here with their forearm on their thigh. That's cool, you can do that. But if you're doing that, make sure, whether you're doing that or not, make sure we're not dropping our left ear on our shoulder there. So create some space. Now breathe. Make sure your heart rather, is facing La Jolla. If your heart is facing the ground, I want you to come up, bring your torso up away from the ground a little bit more. Roll your right shoulder back. Now take your right hand and reach to the ocean. Palm facing down. Yeah, you feeling something? Option for left hand parallel. 5, just an option. 4. Nice, everybody. Last 3. 2, we're gonna inhale, reach. Exhale, just release to low lunge. Low lunge, spin your back right heel up. Inhale, pull your chest and spine out long, like a halfway lift. Draw your navel in. Exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Simple stuff, everybody. That right now is definitely not easy, right? We've been into this long, low lunge and for a few breaths, couple straight postures. You could always drop the back knee. You could always take a break. You know, we just try to maintain the deep diaphragm breathing. If we can control our breath, we can control our mind. We can control our stress response and our reaction. Let's take one more breath here. See what a little bit more length. Inhale. Can you exhale? Twist a little bit deeper. Good. Exhale, release to runner's lunge. Take both hands to the inside of your left foot. Drop your back right knee to the ground if it's not already. Probably want to heel toe your left foot towards the front left corner of your mat a little bit, like diagonally. Inhale, pull your chest and spine out. Exhale, just start to come down towards your forearms. So just bend your elbows. Man. Both arms to the inside of the leg, brother. There we go. Just bend your elbows till you got some sensation. For most of us, that we don't have to go too far to find that. Breathe into that resistance, that sensation. Where do you feel it the most? Can you breathe into that space? Direct it right there. Your energy flows where your attention goes. You'll notice just after a couple breaths, there's like a dissipation of sensation. We're creating some openness, but just in a real safe way. Woo! This is huge, what you're doing for yourself, and bigger than the sum of its parts. From here, hands under shoulders. Inhale, just start to press your arms straight. Start to lift up, curl your back right toes under, pick your back right knee up, and then exhale, walk your hands to the right, straighten both legs and parallel your feet. There you go. Now, see if you can maybe grab the outsides of your ankles. Feet are either parallel or toes in, heels out. There we go. Shift your weight forward. Drop your head down. This deep breath in. And this slow breath out. Thank yourself for being here. Right, nobody is going to do this for you, nor can they. But if they did, if somebody did take an hour and do this stuff for you, you'd be like, shit, thank you. Man, that's so nice. Thank yourself. You didn't have to come here. Tells me something about you that you chose to, though. Something good. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Step your left foot back to your right, so you're in a plank pose, high push-up position, y'all. You're familiar. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your right hand and roll open to your left, side plank pose, Vashisthasana. So, you know, we just got out of a lot of lower body. I mean, there was some upper body in there, just holding your arms up, you kind of feel that, but a lot of lower body there. It was strengthening, some opening, and some lengthening. It's a little upper body now. Crescent shape your right side body. There you go. If you're feeling strong, perhaps lift your left leg up off your right. And give me left hand towards the ocean, y'all. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Reach long, breathe in. Beautiful. Exhale, plank pose, high push-up position. I'm going to apologize ahead of the time on this one. You could skip them or drop to your knees. Inhale, shift forward, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Listen. Exhale, press straight back up. Inhale, lower halfway down. It's called exhale, straight back up. A push-up. Inhale, lower halfway. You got this. You could drop to your knees. Exhale, press her back up. Ground into your left hand and roll open to your right, side plank pose. Just because that was just, you know, it's kind of a long series on your legs. Figured I'd do you a favor. Try to balance that out with those 3 push-ups and these 3 coming up. I'm sure you're grateful. Maybe right leg up. Maybe not. Right hand, ocean. Give me 2 deep breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Reach a little bit. Oh, nice. Ooh. Exhale, right hand to the ground. 3 more, y'all. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press her straight back up. I'm watching your core. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, press her back up. Last inhale, lower. Nice, Jim. Exhale, back up. Good, Pam. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Woo. No better way to win the morning than to do the exercises. You use the muscles, eh? Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Let's keep getting her done. Right leg, y'all, right leg. Flex your foot, spiral inward with your thigh. Take the stroll, walk your hands back towards your left foot. As you get back there, right leg parallel to the ground. Left knee bending a little bit, and you're finding your strong core. Here, let's open your arms and come to fly. Steady visual gaze. Steady deep diaphragm breathing. Fantastic. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale. Last one, y'all. Inhale. You could reach your hands forward. Breathe it in. Woo. Exhale. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Walk it forward. 3-legged dog. Ha! Inhale. Right leg. Send her up high. Exhale. Shift forward. Step through for low lunge. Now just start to press your front right knee straight. Pyramid pose. Shorten your stance. Spin your back left heel down. Now your leg is straight enough, your front leg. Straight enough to get a good amount of sensation. That's not completely straight for most of us. Look up, lengthen, right hip pulls back. Keep your leg how it is. For a couple breaths, exhale, just fold and breathe into all that you're feeling in your right hamstring there. In your right hip. Breathe. Right? It might even be a little intense, but if you can control your breath, you can control your mind, your stress response, your reaction. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, y'all. Take an inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale. Warrior 2. Long stance. Front knee bending towards 90 degrees. And again, to make this good on your knee, you want to turn your left toes inward a little bit, inward. There we go. Slightly, just maybe not quite. There we go. Yeah. And now, again, Your front right knee wants to lean inward. Make sure you're pointing straight forward. Sink deep into your front right knee. And then close your eyes and feel it in your body. Inhale, breathe tall. Breathe wide. Breathe in 360 degrees. Big. And then navel up and in. Slow, deep diaphragm breathing is going to pull your diaphragm down, which presses down on your liver, your digestion organs. And I mean, what happens when anything gets stimulated, massaged like that? When you do it to your skin, more blood flows there. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Side angle pose is your exhale. Good. Stability, sustainability. You're doing amazing. Take your left hand, reach to the ocean. Okay, you're breathing deep. You're feeling something. Option for right hand parallel. 5, 4. Beautiful, y'all. Last 3. 2, reach a little bit. Oh, nice. Exhale, release to low lunge. So simple. Spin your back left heel up. Take an inhale, pull your chest and spine out long. Exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. Heart towards La Jolla. So yeah, I'm not a doctor, but it would make sense to me that anything that gets massaged like in your body, a little bit more blood flows there. So if you're doing this deep diaphragm breathing, which is massaging your internal organs, there's a lot more blood flow in there. I like to do pranayama or breathing exercises right before bed because it brings me to a rest and digest state. But I like to think that it probably helps with my digestion all night long just from doing that. Anyway, just a side note, give me 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, everybody. Take an inhale. Woo! Exhale. Release runner's lunge. Both hands to the inside of your right foot. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Heel toe your right foot out to the front right corner of your mat. Inhale. Pull your chest and spine out. And exhale. Just start to bend your elbows and come down. Oh, man. Simple. But man, those legs got it today. You know, when you sleep, you hear me talk about fascia, interconnective tissue. But actually, when you sleep and you're somewhat still, I mean, I know a lot of us flip and flop when we sleep, but somewhat still for 8 hours, this fascia kind of grows like a little film. And when you get up in the morning, if you move, create heat in your body, it kind of burns that film off. Otherwise, if you're stagnant all day, and then the next day and the next day, this is how you start to lose mobility. Like here, we are not losing any mobility today, everybody. Now, from here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, just start to straighten your arms. Beautiful. Now we're going to do this side different. We've done the hamstring stretch already. Curl your back left toes under, and on your exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left arm. So frog pose, malasana, top of your mat. Sink down deep. See if you can bring your feet flat to your mat. So that means a lot of us will have to bring our feet wider. And then see if you can straighten your spine, because I know your back just wants to round here. Good. Slight tuck of your chin to your chest. Gently pry your hips open. Right side up now. Breathing tall, breathing wide. Feeling that in your body. Exhale, navel up and in. Good. From here, interlace fingers, press your palms upwards. Take your biceps with your ears. And we're going to come to standing in 5, 4. Good, y'all. 3, 2. And then we're coming back down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands through heart. Take an inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet all the way back in together, everybody, to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, fold and squat all the way down. Come high in the balls of your feet. Tuck your chin to your chest. And bring your forehead towards your knees. Good. Now, let's say you can unfurl your spine. Take your hands straight out in front of you. See if you can slowly shift your weight back into your heels. And then slower still, sit all the way down. And lift your legs up for boat pose, Navasana. Woo, woo, y'all. We're getting her done today now. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind. So the rest of our day, we're just kind of setting the precedent, the rudder, which is determining direction of our day. Let's take our arms up high, biceps by ears for 5. You can bend those knees, y'all. 4. Straighten your spine, y'all. 3. What do you say, reverse plank in 2, huh? Take an inhale. And then just release your heels to the ground. Take your hands behind you. Thumbs face you, fingers face forward. Drive into your heels and your hands. Lift your hips up high. There we go. If you want to bend your knees and take a reverse tabletop instead, that's a little bit easier. Hips lifting. Cam, you slide your hands back a little bit more if you can, and then maybe flip them around if you can. There we go, brother. There you go. See if you can touch your big toes to the ground, brother. Utah, give it 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale. Good, y'all. Exhale. Release your hips to the ground. Let's just bring our palms face up and roll on our back, vertebra by vertebra. Now from here, you're going to bend your knees and plant the soles of your feet. We're going to go to bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Feet parallel, knees pretty much right above ankles. Now press into your feet and lift your hips high to the sky. Again, Setu Bandhasana, your bridge pose. Now lift up. Try to press your chest back towards your chin. Then take your chin away from your chest. And then, if you're open enough, which we're probably at the most open point we've been all day, you've got the option to interlace your fingers underneath you, shimmy your arms in. There we go. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale. One more, buddy. Inhale. Nice. Ooh. Exhale, separate your hands, slide your hips to the ground. Bring your feet wide to the edges of your mat and allow your knees to rest together. We call this broken bridge. When we do these back bends here, it tends to kind of crunch up sometimes your lower back and your sacrum area. So you can probably imagine this is just widening and releasing that. It's the idea anyway. Let's do that one again, okay? Bridge pose, or if you'd like to take it further and go to wheel pose, feet are gonna be in the same position. If you're wheel, you take your elbows up and flip your hands around so that your thumbs are facing you, your ears, and your fingers are facing forward towards the ocean. Now, if we're going to a full back bend, I like to press to the crown of my head and just kind of get my bearings. I'm not putting all my weight there. It just allows me to adjust a little bit. And then I'll press my arms straight up. A bridge or wheel pose. Now, if this bridge or wheel is easy for you, Check it out. Let's lift our right leg and point your right toes straight up to the sky. There you go, y'all. Let's just go 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Ooh. Inhale. Oh. Exhale. Set your right foot down. Left leg up. Point it straight to the sky. Oh, bless you. Oh. Oh. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, everybody. Take an inhale. Woo, na na na. Release. Left foot down. Separate your hands. Slide your hips to the ground. You can just gently pull your knees into your chest now. How you do? And then, tell you what, plant your right foot so you can keep the knee bent, your knee bent. See if you can grab your left big toe with your left middle and index finger. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's lift your head and shoulders up and grab over your left ankle if you can. So your left leg is straight up. And then you grab the ankle with both hands. We just kind of switched it up there. And then lay your head and shoulders back down and start to pull your left leg in. Now, if you'd like to straighten your right leg out, you're probably going to feel that a little bit more in your hip flexor there. There we go. Your psoas. You know, but you could straighten that out and just, right, you're flexible enough to. So you could set your right foot on the ground there or straighten the leg out. There we go. Good. Now, let's take our right hand to our right hip. Put a little pressure there. Now your left big toe with your middle and index finger. Or if you need to bend the knee and kind of clasp the inside of the shin there. Cool. Drop your leg and inhale, and then on your exhale, drop your left leg open to the left. There we go. Just getting into your inner thigh, your hamstring. And we didn't get into a standing triangle pose. We did get into open hip things, not necessarily triangle pose though. And so this is kind of doing that. Keep rolling your right hip bone down. I know it wants to peel up. Breathe. And then let's take our left leg back up. If your right knee is not already bent, let's bend our right knee, plant the sole of your foot, take your left ankle across your right thigh, kind of like a seated or a supine figure 4, supine pigeon. Lift up and just thread the needle around your right leg, and then lay back, pull it in, and breathe well. Good, everybody. Take that into your twist. Left leg over right. Drop your left arm open, look at your left. Exhale, guide your knees to the right. Nice, everybody. Take her back through center. Unwind, pull both knees in. Let's just do that other leg here. Let's see. Take your right leg extended high. Again, you could plant the sole of your left foot with that knee bent or extend your left leg out in front of you. But lifting your head and shoulders up. Inhale, reaching up. Grabbing over your ankle what you can, and then lay your head and shoulders back. And as you pull that leg in, yeah, your hands might slide down your leg a little bit, but all good. Breathe well. What are you doing? You're good. Abby. Oh, okay. Hey. And then left hand to your left hip. See if you can grab your right big toe with your middle and index. Take an inhale. Exhale, drop your right leg open to the right. Same breathing.
Ready for football season now?
Oh yeah. Same breathing we began with about an hour ago, everybody. We're winding down, taking her home, stay the path, just a couple more. Right now, it's kind of easy to be really present when you're moving, when you're focused on balancing or something like that. But when our body is still, our mind will want to take up the space. So even more focused on your breathing. From here, let's take that supine pigeon. Bend your left knee, plant the sole of your foot, left ankle across. Thread the needle through around your left leg. Lay back, pull it in. Couple more here, y'all. Taking that into your twist. And then, hey, I think we done it, y'all. We got her done. Take her back to center. Unwind. Pull both knees in. If you want to rock a little bit back and forth, side to side, go for it. And then just release. And allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Let your toes just fall out to the sides. Let your palms rest face up along your side body. Now lay back, everybody. Let's close our eyes. And from here, exhale everything out. Through your nose, let's take a big inhale together. And through your mouth, exhale, clear and empty it out. Again, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release and let her go. Let your breath be natural. Let your body soften. Let your eyes close. And for a few moments here, I'll guide us out in just a few, but allow your mind to be still. Shavasana. And what a day, huh? What a day it's been, what a day it's going to be, what a day it is right now. This moment of calmness, balance, stillness. Hitting that reset button. If you're ready, you can just start to breathe lightly. And of course, you can stay here as long as you'd like. You can wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles. If you'd like to roll on your side, like you're sleeping on your side, you could do that as well. And you've also got the option to make your way to seated. Notice how you feel, everybody. Not only calm, still, and balanced, but also accomplished. You just did something hard. Thank yourself. Acknowledge yourself. Nobody else is going to do it. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for honoring the donation-based system that we use here. Thank you for your generosity. I sincerely hope you get value out of your time here. The divine within me honors and bows to that within you. Namaste. We got her done today, y'all. Nice work. Hey, if you're new, Venmo QR codes are on the back of the benches. That makes it easy. There's a cash bin on my front porch right across the street, the house with the 2 big palm trees. If you haven't already, grab your phone, please. Open up your YouTube app and subscribe to Namaste Yoga on YouTube, which we were live on today. So you can go on and laugh at yourself later, you know. And we'll see you Saturday morning, 10 a.m., everybody. You won the morning, win the day. So.